And boom, we are live. Hello everyone, my name is Uthris and welcome back to Planet Coaster. People were asking me to start early when I've already started early. It's pretty amazing that we can just time that out perfectly like this. Anyways, you guys are looking at Alpine Odyssey, where we left it off on last episode from the previous week. Hello everyone watching, R-Base, Duke Hake, the Souls Games, and it's Eli, Dobie Fan, all y'all who have stopped by on this Sunday morning. The thing we are going to be doing is we're going to be working on finishing up the lockers from the previous stream that we did kind of the other way, and also might be working on some backstage vehicles that we need in the long run, because there's a lot of backstage vehicles that we haven't really built. We built more parking lot vehicles, but we need some more utility vehicles for the backstage areas. Yes, it is an early start. I figured I need to get a lot of recording done, and what better way than to start with Planet Coaster here, Mr. Silent Knight. Hello Reggie, hello Cheese Ninja, and Hammer Toe. Welcome to the stream. So here we are. You guys can see that Planet Coaster is a little slow. We're starting to get down into the 15 to 20 FPS range, even with no guests here at all. So we're going to see how far we can get in Planet Coaster before the game essentially breaks down on us. Who knows? Maybe they'll optimize it even more and we can keep going, but we'll see how that goes. So this here, and this is the lockers outside the park. We worked on this a bit on the last stream a few weeks ago. It is very similar, I guess, but there's some lockers inside this section. In fact, now that I have been building some lockers, I do want them to be in each area, just for a little bit of storage, and so people don't have to carry their stuff all the way through all the park little tidbits there. What settings am I playing on currently? Ultra. There is nothing less than Ultra. You're about to do homework, but Planet Coaster is more important. Well, thank you. You should probably do some homework, though. Thinking about it. Alright, let's go ahead and start dropping in some of these lockers. Doop. And these are prefab lockers that we have made previously. The PC specs are on the About section of my YouTube channel, so you can check out my PC specs there in detail. I'll probably misname something if I try and rattle it off from memory. So let's grab this, and we'll go to the back here. All right. And we'll see about getting this lined up as well as possible. Say hi. I say hi all the time. Hello. Hi. My name is Uthris, your guide through this lovely experience today. Let's come up here. I'm gonna make a copy of this real quick. And what I'll do, I'm gonna try and stitch these together the best I can. So let's line up the vertical beams. They don't really want to line up perfectly, so I'm going to have to take the average. And what I'll do is something like, maybe I'll do that. I think that'll work. So if I bring this up to about there, and then bring this post up, we can see kind of what we need to get rid of. So we need to get rid of everything to the left of this post. So that's easily done. My name is Uthris. What? You didn't know my name was Uthris? Oh my goodness. I'm confused now. I'm about as confused as you finding out my name is Uthris. How about sectioning the lockers based on color? Each set of lockers are going to be a different set of color. So the ones, say, in the Aztec area, they're a little bit more of a tan. or so. The ones outside are blue because this is the Alpine Odyssey color. So it kind of made sense to make them this color. And then the lockers probably in the antiquity area might be a different color or what have you then, but I have to make sure I delete all these well enough so that when I slide this back down, it's not gonna freak out. No, I didn't get your joke, I'm sorry. It is not even 10 in the morning. I have barely had coffee. I am tired. Hold on, let's move this up real quick. There we go. Is this actually part of the building? It is, so this is gonna be a bit of a pain to grab, so let's grab that. Oop. Might help if I actually grab the bottom bit. I'll just move it over from the other side. So what we'll do is we'll just slide this down, like so. And you can see the lockers kind of just continue on now. And we will grab the outer pillar that's probably sticking through the wall and just bump this in. We're gonna have to make kind of a bit of a false wall. So we're gonna bump it into about there. I might be able to get rid of this pillar. Just see about moving all of these over. Show the park if you're done, please. My park is not done. It's not even close to done. We've been working on it for over 6 months, so it's got a ways to go. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this. So I'm gonna just have that set kind of be off on its own. It's not too bad. It could look worse. And they're just lockers, so shouldn't worry about them too much, guys. All right, let's do this. You have a top-line affordable PC. You shouldn't have a problem running Planet Coaster, but then again, your Alpine has a lot of pieces, assets. Yes, so my PC, if I look at my PC specs, like how it's currently running, my PC is running fine. The problem is simply the game doesn't know what to do when there's this many parts. So it's more like the limitations of the game, not my PC. Oh, when I'm done with the stream, yes, sure. When we get near the end of the stream, we'll take a look around Alpine Odyssey. For those of you who haven't seen it or haven't seen it in a long while, I know season 2 is just getting started, so welcome back. Hey, Aaron. What have you missed? Well, we've installed 1 set of lockers. Am I gonna play Jurassic World Evolution? I have no plans to. From what I've seen of it so far, it's meh. Alright, let's do that. Get this wall set up. And we need a bit of a gap so these lockers can open, I think. My keyboard and mouse are loud. Yes, they are. I have a mechanical keyboard, so it is a little loud. I just consider it the ASMR part of the stream. Oh my god, don't do that to me. I'll have nightmares silent if you start suggesting that kind of thought experiment. Alright, and then we can just get the center ones. Now, I could do the center ones a little bit different on this side. I might be able to get away with rotating sideways and do this. Like, if I would just shorten it up a little bit, but I could do horizontal ones rather than vertical ones on this one. So I might do that just for variety's sake. Not that it makes much more sense, but I think variety is important. So we will shorten this up just a bit. And I will bring it back down just to take a look, see if that's wide enough for people to get through. I think so, and still have room to open their lockers and stuff. All right. Hey, Spencer, welcome to the stream. All right, so we got those. Got these. line this up as much as possible. Ugh. I think that might be the limit of how thin we make it. There's just limitations of the blocks this is made out of. So we'll have to do this. I think that's fine though. Hey Cade, how's it going? So we'll do this and this. Nice park, thank you. All right, and horizontal. Get this bit of a base and the top. Good morning, Kitty Claw, and all the sponsors that are joining us today. I always like it when you guys show up and stream. It means you guys like me, or you just like Alpine Odyssey and not me personally, but that's fine too. Alpine Odyssey is pretty great. All right, so we'll do this, and we'll bring it out probably about there. So we have some space. Actually, it should probably just be flush to this. I think that's fine. Yeah, we can give everyone a tour of Alpine Odyssey at the end of the stream. Perfectly fine with doing that. Alpine Odyssey is awesome. I see I'm not awesome, that's fine. You know, that's fine. You're just here for the Nat Cat emotes. I understand. The Nat Cat emotes are pretty cool. They're cool, guys. Okay, and boom. And boom. All right, move these in a bit, or the other one's out. I think this one out. And this one out. Okay, yeah. I think that way this can line up. They are, I know. Adorable. How have I been doing? I've been doing okay. Work as hell, but you know, giving it my best. Or at least trying to. Okay, you guys think that's enough lockers? I think so. I think there's a long piece here that I can use to seal this up. Like that. And I can use this one on this side. Yeah. I'll give just about anything to quit my job at this point. Stood up all night ready for a brand new day. Nice. Well, it's a brand new stream, so that's something, I think. Let me add like a little bench back here. What's my job? I am a payroll specialist for a federal contractor. And I process payroll for about, oh, how many people at this point? Process payroll for probably about over 1,000 or so. Do that, and we'll get this down to here. Someone say sponsor. Oh my god, Ed and Friends have just sponsored the channel. Thank you, sir, so much. Happy to have you and your friends become a sponsor. You made the hamster pretty happy there, so thank you as always, buddy. It's been a while since you've been able to do that. Hopefully you're not, you know, spending too much money. You sort out my mod now? I see. You just want your mod power. You don't want anything else. You're just here for the power. Now you're just playing power politics, and that's no good. Okay, yeah, I can do that, Ed. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. There you go, sir. Your main new account has been updated. So great that Planet Coaster make love the videos. I don't know what that really means, but you love my videos. Yes. I think that's what you're getting at. What kind of job, Nat, including YouTube, would you like to do? I would like to do game development. Like gameplay mechanic, kind of planning and outlining. I think that would be fun. I think I would be good at that. Because there's a lot of games that aren't very well balanced or well thought out, in my opinion. And so I would like to work on those and get that sorted. Specifically, probably in an MMO. The MMO genre, I think, is going in a bit of the wrong direction with some things. There's a few MMOs out there that I think are trying to do some cool stuff that are new, but a lot of it's kind of just rehashed of the same things that we already have, and what we already have is not that great. So, autocorrect is stupid. I agree. How dare it automatically put words in your mouth? Okay, so we get all that. I'll probably make some sort of kiosk here. Kiosk. Ugh, that's a butchering of English, I think. Every new MMO is pretty much stuck with WoW syndrome. Yeah, pretty much. And WoW, to me, is not good. So, at least not anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow this. Come on. This thing here, because this is a really cool little piece that we made in the previous lockers. And it is essentially a kiosk so people can automatically get their keys and stuff. Holy cow, Janice Tops has just subscribed. Thank you so much for the support there, bud. You're a pretty cool guy. All right. Is this considered a building without a grid item? Probably not. So I might have to add a grid item to it real quick. Far away so that it's fine to do this, but I'm going to split this from the building. There we go. Edit it. There we go. Once I have a beefy machine, I'm planning to invade your space engineer's team via crash landing on a planet and putting a distress beacon. Yeah, we won't land to help you. You're basically just saying, hey, I'm here, and we'll be like, yeah, sorry, can't do anything. The game literally won't let us. Alright, let's do this. Crash on a moon, we might consider it. Exactly. Exactly. So this thing here, this is where you might go punch in what locker you want to use. It'll drop out a key, and you'll be able to use that locker for however much that you rented it for. Kind of a standard thing at this point, I would think. So we'll add those. Let's get some, let's do some metal beams because this is a pretty modern building. So metal. Boo, 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 boo. Load. Okay, that's not what I want. Iron. Do we have ATMs? Yeah, we have ATMs kind of spread throughout the park. There's a few ATMs on the entrance. There's a few more elsewhere. But yeah, we've got some. If I can speak English today. Okay, let's do this. up to the top. Just like so. And then think of some sort of panel here to just seal this off. I'll probably just copy this kind of metallic thing first. And then we'll see about just lowering this down real quick. Can you get an ATM inserted? So that would require getting the pathing all set up into this building. And I don't think there is pathing currently in here. As much as I would like to hide an ATM in it, I don't think that would be possible with the way the pathing system works. And looking from below, I don't think we have a path in this area. So this is kind of just all for looks. ATM buildings? I mean, we kind of have that. Like, I mean, there's an ATM here, but let's see. Where's another ATM? We have an ATM hidden in an ice cream truck. I think we have a couple ATMs in this building here for people to use in the wonderful Z fighting, and they can play some pool. We probably need more ATMs, but it's kind of a, I don't know where to stick them. Information booths are generally a good spot for them, I would think. Yeah, I think. Okay, so I head in here. So now this place just needs some lighting. I'm tempted to have some crown molding up here, but I don't know if I really want to do that. And what I really need to do is move this tree because it's coming through. Right? Yeah. So let's move that over there. And then a little bit this way. A couple leaves don't bother me, but anything more than that is a little excessive. Like this tree here needs a little bit of space. There we go. If only there was a transit system like in City Skylines. Well, look no farther because I have built a metro station. So, we'll actually be putting a metro down here eventually one day. It's kind of like one of the final things planned for Alpine Odyssey. And guests will actually arrive via that. We'll probably we'll hide it all underground so that they get on, say, over here. They just take a simple loop, get dropped off here. And what that'll do is hopefully help throttle just the way people come in and out. There should be a park that's all Planet Coaster YouTubers can build and each other to have a specific job. Yes. I mean, yeah, Koala Beach was a big collaborative thing. Bro Coaster is another big collaborative thing. There's plenty of collaborations going on. I'm terrible at collaborating with other people simply due to my schedule's not good. Still, so I don't think I should be doing that. When am I going to build the hotel? The hotel will be one of the last things as well. So if we zoom out, I'll show you guys kind of the current plan. We're going to finish this backstage area hopefully next episode this week. We will then continue with some of this backstaging. And then once these two areas are done, we'll start on the new theme. This is going to be antiquity and also Greco-Roman stuff. From there, we'll either do the water park or the Asian theme, kind of whichever one people want to see done. And then do all the backstaging for these. At that point, we'll probably do the mystery themed area, get it all set up as well. And then we can start thinking about like hotels and other things like that. sounds like a schedule nightmare. You have no idea. You have no idea how much longer we have. We have a long time before we are done. It's probably going to be another 6 months or so. Oh, multiplayer. If we wanted to do a multiplayer, like, roller coaster building series type of thing, really, we could all just install Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. It has a really good built-in multiplayer system using the RCT open kind of thing. Answers hotel in 2025. It sounds about right, to be honest. No, the interior of the Aztec period is not finished. It's not going to be finished for a while. It's probably something I'm not going to return to for a bit. Let's just say, if I had to build any other Aztec item right now, I might go insane. Like, you know the games where there's like an insanity meter for like your team of adventurers? Right now, I'm about to have a mental breakdown if I had to build anything in this area. Like, I don't... yeah, I don't know. And then, let's not even talk about the interior of the ride. Because, no. Nope. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for Stonehearth multiplayer. That's already out. It's already out in the development branch, I thought. Stonehearth multiplayer, I think, would be interesting. I think it would make the game too easy, but if they make how many things spawn at you up, then maybe it'd be a little bit more entertaining. Let's add some lights to this building, though, before I get too sidetracked here. Oh, it's a password branch. Okay. Build a Hilton? Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, let me... oh, these lights are upside down. Well, shoot. I don't think these are the right lights. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just add the right lights to the bottom of it. Something like... I wonder if I can get away with doing this. Like that. Do I like turtles? Turtles are okay. They're a weird creature. Oh, hi, Jasper. He's angry. He's an angry cat. Okay, bye. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why my cat just came in, meowed at me twice, and left. You lost your RCT3 disc the other day? Do I like pandas? Pandas are a decent animal. I think they're a little overrated. I'm not really interested in the Jurassic World game, simply due to I don't think movies or games based off of movies generally do well. What is this? Ask a million questions about animals today? See, can I get any more angle out of this before they just kind of start sticking through? There we go. You pre-order Jareth? I don't pre-order any games anymore. please. I'll back something on Kickstarter simply due to development, like, you know, help them out if they need it. But pre-ordering a game without playing it first is something I do not do. Okay, let's do this. Let's move this because we kind of need these for later. What the? Oh. Oh. There we go. Now we move it over here for later so that we can use that whenever we want. We've just been working on this locker building, trying to finish it up. Let's just add some standard like lights to it. Nothing too special, I don't think. Can I sing for subscribers? I'd rather you not subscribe. Because if you want to listen to me sing, you won't subscribe. I'll tell you that now. Maybe if my brother is here, but he's the singer. I'm the artsy one. You subbed? Thank you. If it is as you say. Let's do that. Come on. Move over. Thank you. Where am I from? Originally, I'm from West Virginia. It's kind of my home state in the United States here. But currently, I live in Maryland, just outside DC. Okay, that should be fine. Now, these don't really give off light, do they? Unless they changed it. No, they really don't. So what it will do is just add an area light to them, very similar to what we did in the parking lot. No, they can totally say where they're from, Ed. You are way too quick on the gun there. This isn't your stream, this is my stream, they can do that. Oh, he was? Well then, my bad. I didn't see it quick enough then. I thought people were spamming where they were from, like Texas and stuff. Hey. Sorry, I don't ever doubt you again. Okay, there we go. Some ideas for naming the hotel: Alpine Hotel, the hotel at Alpine Odyssey, Mount Odyssey, Big 8. I don't know where the 8 comes from. I haven't got the patience for this game. Yeah, I understand that that as well. Holy cow, this is bright. But it should be well lit up, really. I'm not gonna make the Milton. The Milton's a weird name. Let's add a street light to this gate, because people need to be able to see it. Boom, Classic Panda has just subscribed. Thank you, Classic Panda. Enjoy your time here on the channel. And thank you for the support. Sudden urge to make that jingle to Final Fantasy VII victory music. Not because I really play Final Fantasy on the channel, but because it's a classic sound. Maybe more people will subscribe just to hear it. Alright, there we go. That ain't bad. I need to put a little bit of a signage for lockers out front. Like we have kind of our stroller display here. You vote for Milton? Oh my goodness. This is not a democracy, people. This is a dictatorship. Alright. Really like that. I wish there was some better lighting things. This isn't a dictatorship. I've seen what happens in Julius Caesar. Yeah. This is a situationship. I guess. It sounds like a wrestler. Kind of like WWE. The situation. The Roman nut got himself shanked a couple times by a bunch of men in bed sheets. It's true. Let's add some venting to the top of this building here. I'm gonna probably expand upon this as well, just so we don't have to kind of make redundant things. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple longer pieces to work with, just for sanity's reason. So we'll probably do a 3, and then also let's go ahead and do a 5 length as well. 4, 5, and we'll go ahead and make a corner. Should probably be more like that. And then we simply bring this over to there and do the same here. And then bring this out to about there. There we go. So that's a corner. Cool. How many hours do I play Planco? Depends. I haven't really played in a long while. Once every 4 years, yeah, basically. But in total, I don't know. I know it's my Steam count isn't gonna be accurate. 742 hours since it came on Steam. We'll probably go ahead and add another 200 hours from all the alphas and betas. So probably almost 1,000 hours of Planet Coaster played. Basically too much is how that's working out. Ooh, this corner is not quite right. There we go. You have a date today? All right, well, get it done, man. get it done. This is like Roller Coaster Tycoon on steroids. This game does my head in, and I thought it was good at building in Minecraft. But yeah. Okay. So there's the new vents. So let's just copy this over here for later. Delete the old one. Okay, now let's add some air conditioning units. Which building in this park took you the longest to build? That's a good question. Which building took the longest to build? Probably one of these over here in the Aztec. Probably this restaurant, to be honest. It was a really long build process, especially getting these canvas kind of draperies. The pyramid was pretty quick simply due to, I mean, it was quick, but also not quick. Like setting up the rungs was pretty quick, but this kind of lower detail took a while. But really, it's probably this restaurant and plaza space that took a while. Build a Jurassic Park ride? Not an Alpine Odyssey. It might be something to think of later, but that's about it. I mean, really, I count everything as one single build. So if you think of it like that, it's been 6 months of just building on this. Wendy's would totally own this park, yeah. Wendy's is a sponsor. Didn't you know that? Could I ride the pyramid? It's not done. So, really the only thing that's kind of done about it is a bit of the lower area. This plane crash scene. And a bit of this. It's eh. It's eh right now. I'm not really happy with the pyramid ride. So I'm not going to ride it. Sorry. I'll ride the coaster though. How about we just ride the coaster? I'm happy with the coaster. Boop. Let's go back a seat. There we go. Woo! The only coaster in the whole park. Would you consider this a normal sized park with a normal amount of detail, or is this way above average because this looks crazy amount of work? I would consider this a way above average. I mean, we have 250,000 parts on here, so. Like, I would say this, Bro Coaster, and like Quali Beach, and maybe some other really detailed ones to be way above average. But if like you're just using blueprints and slapping it down, you could probably build a decent park pretty quickly, to be honest. If this park doesn't exceed 1 million parts, I will be disappointed. This needs some duct work. I don't know why I can't click on this. Did I click on the wrong building? Oh no, these just aren't considered a building. No wonder I didn't finish these. They still made those sections of their part. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to play that game. Probably not as of right now. Also, Blue, I would just suggest not typing in all caps at me. Ed loses patience quickly. He might kill you. Alright, let's do this. Find your lack of faith disturbing. It's hard to have faith in someone that doesn't play Space Engineers with us like he's supposed to. If we can reach 1 million parts and the game doesn't fail, then I'll be surprised. I will be totally surprised. I want to play with you. Once I get a new PC, I'll be with you. Oh my god. Nah, StarMade multiplayer is fine. It's when you get like really large servers. That's when it starts to kind of break down. But if it's like a few people, just totally fine. Really, a few people in StarMade is probably more stable than a few people in Space Engineers. I just don't know if I have to do port forwarding for StarMade multiplayer. It is a Java game, so if it's similar to Minecraft in that sense, I might not be able to host that immediately. I haven't really set up my router in a long time, so that might be a factor. You can look into that for me. Oh my god. You're being too nice, Ed. Stop it. I'm gonna just delete these and keep this straight and long. Straight and long. All right. Cool. There's some of that. Let's I'm gonna borrow this wood element here. Looks like the Steam servers are no outside of Hamashi to port forward. Yep, that's what I thought. Port forwarding is easy to do. It's just you just have to do it, kind of thing. Okay, that's fine. Hey Vito, how's it going? Alright, so we're done with these lockers. I think I have a backup somewhere still, maybe not. Let's rectify that situation. Because we're probably going to need these later. Dry spaghetti is straight and long. That is a true statement. What's my thoughts on Microsoft making the real Minecraft obsolete? What do you mean the real Minecraft, and what do you mean by obsolete? How long have I been streaming? I believe you can see, but 48 minutes. A security building for the park? I don't know where we'll put it. The development, big new update for Minecraft as we speak. I don't know. Let's do this. There, and then curve this. I'll be taking a look at the whole park near the end for people who haven't seen Alpine Odyssey or haven't seen it in a while, but not much has changed from a few months ago. So if you're new to the channel, stick around. And we're building some cool stuff. PS4 or Xbox? PS4. I don't have either, but I would do PlayStation before I ever touch a Xbox. I've never liked Xbox. But really, PC Master Race is the best. So, you know, just saying. You planning to come to the Bro Nation Cedar Point trip next year? I didn't know such a thing was happening. Which Cedar Point? If it's too far, then no, I can't do that. And I know they're in Texas, so I don't know where they're gonna go. Well, the Switch is not really comparable, I don't think, to the PlayStation or Xbox. The Switch, I think, is its own thing because it's portable and it offers. Sandusky, Ohio. Is that too far? I think I've been there before. I feel like I have. I think I've been to Cedar Point. It's been a long time since I've been to a theme park. Really, if they were going to Busch Gardens here in like Virginia, I'd be there. That's not too far. That's like an hour away or two from where I live. All right, let's get the venting done. So set up the AC units. I should probably build a custom AC unit. I never really liked the looks of these ones. Isn't the Switch like the cheapest of the platforms? Could have sworn. Alright, so we'll get a double stack. It's everything that you buy with it, yeah. I don't even know what accessories they're selling, to be honest. It's like $300 plus Pro Controller, which is necessary for people with bad hands. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so I think we'll just seal this off. Java Edition of Minecraft. Java Edition is Minecraft we all know and love, but Minecraft is Minecraft. Java Edition, but without transactions. I'm confused. I don't know really what that means. You're gonna go ride some Steel Vengeance. Sounds good. Minecraft Edition is closer to the mobile version than the Java Edition. Oh. Okay. I don't still know, like, so you're saying they made the mobile version on PC? What's the point? That makes no sense to do, considering the PC version is better than the mobile version. Yes means no, and no means yes. All right. Because of microtrend? Yeah, well. Those are a little bullshitty anyways. Well, I'll just go ahead and keep my version of Minecraft and say screw it to the other ones because Terra Firma Craft is all I need. It's better than base game anyways. this up. Start going this way. Yeah, microtransactions I think are a little bullshitty. I'm fine with some cosmetic stuff, like, you know, Smite is okay. But loot boxes in general, just the concept of a loot box to me is just like, what? Oh yes, my Roblox account is totally elite and pro. You guys have no idea. I play it every day. Let me tell you. Best game for life. What would you do if I couldn't play Planet Coaster anymore? Play other games? I play other games already. This isn't a Planet Coaster only channel, so wouldn't really hurt me that much. Well, it would hurt me in terms of views because people only care about this game. But in terms of me personally, I'll live. Does that poke through down here? Not really. Microsoft version of Minecraft can't have mods. Well, that's shit. Yeah, just play the Java version. If they still offer the Java version in the long term, then you're fine. Okay, so we got that. Going out to about there. I'm glad I made these longer vent pieces. I think that was a really good idea. Makes this a bit easier to do. All right. Okay, we can cap these off. I'm pretty sure outside someone is driving a weed whacker. Like they put a weed whacker in a car and they're like, this will drive it just fine. This is perfect. This is all the torque that you need. Oh, yeah. True. You can't do that to console versions because consoles are lame. That's why I will never really care about consoles. Mods make games great. Just without those, it's a little meh. Just a little meh. What have you missed so far? We're doing some duct work right now. And we've been just chilling and hanging out. So welcome to the stream. Hey, Diesel Train. Yeah, whoever thought like playing Minecraft on a phone was fun, they might need to be put down. There's no hope for them. Because let's face it, Minecraft on a phone would be dumb. I don't know why you're running, but good luck. Oh, okay. So that is done there. So we have some ventilation, and that's going to be a time-consuming thing with the backstage. A lot of these backstage buildings need a lot of these air conditioner units, the ventilation going across the rooftop. Like even these, kind of the backs of these buildings will need it as well. Especially like over here. We'll probably run some AC units up this building, maybe across this, up these. But, you know, it's the details that you add. Really helps the overall looks of things. Okay. There we go. Everyone talking about Minecraft. Okay. How long has this park been around? A long time. A long, long time. I think we started this last May. Is that right? I think last May is when we started it. Okay, so what we'll do, let me come here over here real quick. What's the current limit for blueprint part count? Is it 4,000 still? I think it's still 4,000. I'm gonna go ahead and build some backstage vehicles and miscellaneous things that I need so we can kind of speed up the process here. You thought the anniversary was April? I don't know. I mean, I can look at it real quick. Let's see. Icarus, Alpine, Odyssey. So yeah, it says 1 year ago for episode 1. It is April 15th. Is episode 1. Yeah. So it's been a long time. Yeah, your sundial idea is still here. I'll find a spot for it. I might put it, I think, in the water park area and make it into some sort of water feature as well. I don't know. Have I been to Alton Towers? I think that's in Britain. No, nope. The only theme parks I've been to is Disney World, and Busch Gardens, and that's it. Happy late anniversary. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna build a vehicle. It's been a while since we built a vehicle. So let's go over to our vehicle, our little bay here. Actually, I need to place one of these down. Forgot we had one of these just standard road maintenance ones. We have one of these, but I wouldn't mind just kind of parking. What the? Oh my god. What? What is attached to this thing that's not letting me place it? Let me try and copy one of the already placed ones. Maybe something was broken. Yeah, I have no idea. Something is attached to that. Okay, there we go. Come back over here. Let's just park it kind of on the curb side here. There we go. Yeah, no, I haven't been to Disney World in 18 years, so it's been a while. Okay, let's see. Vehicle. I need to build a forklift. So there's probably going to be two types of forklifts that we're going to use. We're going to probably use a standard one. And then also a much larger one with like a boom arm. So let's see. What's a good little forklift I could use as a reference picture? There we go. I think that's fine. What have I been working on? We have been working on finishing up the locker building. So it has all the lockers now inside of it. Adding some ventilation on it. We have added some ventilation over here. Really, that's it so far. It's only been an hour, so. Let's go back over this way to our vehicles. So I can take a look. Now the thing that we're probably going to use mostly for scale for the forklift is this little cart. So what we'll do, I'm fine with the width. The length is a little long for forklift, I would say, and it's not quite high enough. Off the ground, I don't think. By the way, when Ed's not here, I still have the power to ban people. So let's chop off the roof real quick and just see what we're working with as a cart. Could also make a roofless variant. Nah. Let's get rid of the headlights because forklifts don't really have those. Let's probably snub the front of it. So move that back. Probably get rid of these. Just move it to the back so we can keep it. Or maybe the front. This doesn't really look good anywhere. Hold on. And I still need to add a grid piece here, otherwise this isn't going to count as a building, and then it becomes a pain to move around. Nope, I've never been to the Effling. Effling? Yeah, that thing's name has never been something I can say very well. I should build a quad bike? Quad bikes are lame, though. Or have they become cool now? Alright, so we're going to raise the seat up and make it a single person seat. How many stray poles are there around the park? What do you mean stray poles? Oh my goodness, he lives in the Netherlands, guys. Netherlands. Okay. And we're gonna have to color this thing yellow. Oh, poles there purely to be a grid. I have no idea. That is a good question. A lot. Probably too many. Too many sounds right. Do I know Silverette? Who's Silverette? Oh, you're talking about Senpai. Senpai. Yes, I know Senpai. Now, I haven't met him in person, but he's a cool dude. Do I know Gaming Beaver? Nope. Did anyone break the rules? You did. You left. And that is purely against the rules. I'm going to write these rules down so you know in the future not to leave. And the steering wheel is kind of always a little bit more vertical in these things. Actually, I'm going to see if I can find something better for a steering wheel than that. I'm going to see if I can find something better than these for wheels as well. Let's see. What else can I strip off this thing? It used to be a little bit shorter, so we're going to move the front console in. And a little bit up. It's going to be a forklift, sir. A forklift. Boop, 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 and boop. The Nat Cat lift? Yeah, Nat Cat lift. Love my vids? Well, thank you very much. Actually, this is too wide now. The shape's about right. I think it's getting there. It does look a little go-karty, though. Try and build the smiler? I don't know what the smiler is. Yes, it will be hazard yellow. Yellow and black, yep. It's going to be a cat. I could probably show you my reference image. Nah. Then you guys will be like, that's wrong, Uthris. That's not an accurate representation of what you're looking at, sir. Yes, the go-kart aesthetic is something you have to kind of accept. You're right. Hey, Chaucer. So this front wheel needs to be kind of bigger than the back wheel. So a Smiler roller coaster for Mountain Towers has 14 loops. I don't plan on making any known roller coasters in this park. Everything in this park needs to essentially come from me. So you might make a looping coaster, but we're a little far away from even thinking about another coaster still. Kind of a shame. Oh boy, here we go. It's the classic I can't find any pieces problem. that's kind of fine for the front wheel, to be honest. About the right size. And then if I go to rounded here, grab the cylinder, it's probably going to be about the same size, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, shoot. Flat. Is this smaller? No, same size. Let's do that. Let's bump that up a bit. You know, it might just have to be the same size wheel. There's really not much we can do about that, I don't think. With the way these things kind of work out. Alright, I might go crazy if I have to keep listening to this. Suka blit. That's about all I know. Get out of here, ice cream truck. I swear. Might go crazy. They should add that option. I agree. So the whole back end will probably make black here. Z fighting. The dreaded Z fighting. All right, let's copy you. How many pieces do you guys think this thing's going to end up being? I think it's going to be a lot. Probably too much, if you think about it. What color is this? Because really, dark pieces should be that color over anything else. 179. That's a really accurate guess, probably. All right, and boop, boop, boop. Let's see right now. It's 33 objects. See a Russian guy's name that I can't read. Otherwise, I would say goodbye, but I can't read that. Try and build a tow truck? I don't know what we would need a tow truck thing for, but possibly we could build a tow truck. All right. Let's do rail. Wow, going full on with the hello, followed by emojis. All right, now how far do these usually go out? Not like that. Isn't a forklift usually bigger in the back? Probably. But I'm a noob when it comes to building forklifts, so this is kind of the best I can offer you. I mean, what I could do is... Oh... something like that. Color this highlighter yellow. Yes, and a cage. Just need to figure out what really small piece I can use for the cage. Because there's not many smaller pieces than what I'm already using here. It's about scaled correctly. Like if I take a, say, animatronic. Okay, maybe it's not perfectly well scaled. I mean, sitting down. That's a small forklift. That might be too small. I might have made this thing too small, guys. I wonder if I could use this as the cage. It's a baby's forklift, yes. I wonder if I could use this. Uthris is done screwed up, guys. This is why you always use Archer for scale. I know, I just figured if it was the golf cart size, it would work, but... Alright, so what needs to happen to it? Does it need to be a bit wider and a bit taller? Is that really the only thing wrong with it right now? Also, here, let me just see here. Real quick. How big are boxes that they added to the game? Just for scale reasons. Alright, if their pallets are this big. We're just using this for scale, guys. Not actually going to use it. Okay, so it needs to be able to lift this safely. So it needs to be, I would say, 50% wider and maybe 50% longer. So that's doable. So what we'll do, so luckily it's kind of one width. No, I will select it and move it probably to about there. And then hopefully just select these, copy it. Thick. It is thick. Alright, there we go. What is up with this? Why is this gap even here? Hold on. Alright. Nailed it. Gonna just make the forks longer. And then we can use this as hopefully the horizontals now. Not quite. Let's move these back to about there, and I'm gonna change the red color. That's not gonna stay. All right, and then these rails, move them forward. Is that better? I think that's better. By the way, sorry I'm not like super interactive in chat right now. I'm thinking really hard. And that's taking some of my brain power to do this. I think that's better. Let's grab the archer real quick. A bit higher as well. Okay, we'll see about that. So here's the archer. For scale. Let's get his butt on there. My reference image, it's actually a little bit inset, I would say, probably about a half from where it's in now. I would say it's probably this. All right. Let me test it with a pallet again. By the way, since we don't use DLC here, I'm going to build my own pallet. So that'll be fun. Let's see how the forks line up in here. Their pallets are pretty wide when it comes to these, but they fit. Okay. So that's working, which is good. I was afraid I done screwed it up. Let's go ahead and... Usually the track is tilted just a few degrees. So you're talking about that. Still missing the lift piston. I swear, guys. Okay, we get that. Might be able to use this. These are a bit too small now, probably. I agree. I think the back wheel's fine. What I'll do is I'll just increase the front wheel size. And I might just scale it up by 1. It might work. It might work. How am I? I am okay. How are you? That's too big. Okay, if that's too big, then I might be able to find just a normal piece then. Okay, all these DLC items, please. No DLC items. I wish I could filter all those out. Might be able to use a bobble. Nope, too big. How about this one? Too big. This one? Too small. Might be able to use this. If I can get this down enough. Haha. Down to about there and then over. I know it looks weird with that, but not much I can do about it, really. From the side, it looks kind of right. So what I'll do is, I think I'll try and cover this up as best as possible. So let's add... Pull the mast forward a touch. Pull what mast? What do you mean by mast? Look, guys, I've never driven a forklift. I don't know these things. surface. Use the rear cage on the forks to prevent items from hitting the operator. When it breaks down, you can... Yeah, if it breaks down and you're stranded, you could probably lick it. You know, I could use these as the bottom forks. Ew. It keeps the white powdery stuff, and it's too long. Balls. Okay. It's my favorite dinosaur. I don't have one. Oh. Oh. Guys, we have spent, I'm not gonna lie, 38 minutes building this thing. Let's see. Ooh, these might work better. These work better. I forgot about these. Is that too long? I feel like that's too long. Let's go in about a quarter. There we go. And I might be able to use this as some of these. Why don't I use the DLC pieces? So Alpine Odyssey was originally started without DLC. And the DLC are really good. Don't get me wrong. But to me, I just figure that not using them at this point would be better to keep the continuity of everything, right? Because if I start throwing in the new car pieces with these cars, it would just make the world look weird. Like, for example, their biplane versus my biplane. My biplane is more reminiscent of our cars. So if I use this looks just too good. So we don't use it. All right, forklift is not quite done. Just need a little bit more here. Let's do this. Don't just start spamming math equations. That's a little weird. I don't know why you're doing that. Front and back tires, they are a different color. That's just simply, I can't change the color of this Reese's cup. I might be able to match the color on the wheels though, so hold on one second. Let's see if I can't do this. Come on, art degree. You, all right, it's a little brownish red. I think something like that. Now the different textures kind of hurt it as well. Might be a little bit more dull, simply due to the shine. See? There we go. There we go. All right. Anything else our forklift is missing that is just required to make it look like a forklift? Or are you guys okay with this look right now? I guess it kind of needs a steering column. That's a bit of a requirement. Needs a propane tank in the back for fuel. Are they operated off propane? I mean, the reference images that I have, they don't have any tanks on it. Foot pedals, stick control for the lift. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, fine. Let me add a pipe for the stick control for the lift. Pipe. I know I asked, but you guys are supposed to say, "Hey, this thing's perfect, Uthris. You don't need anything else." Now, is there usually two sticks, one for lift and one for pitch? I don't know. Three? Why is there three? You do up and down and then angle this. What's the third one for? Tilt, lift, and side shift. Side shift? They do that? Let me get the steering wheel in here. Oh, that's the right color. Angle at 15 degrees. Depends on the make and model, probably. Okay. Don't mind them, it looks good. Get these a bit closer to the steering column. And I'll probably put them on top of each other because I think that's just a little bit more dynamic of a look here. Huh? 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 We're not going to make a tow truck. I'm going to make another version of this. So we built a basic forklift, but we need a bigger one now. I need a telescopic forklift at this point. Operator's usually on the right side too. See, that's where I draw the line. Telling me which side the operator should be on. I'll add the propane tank, though. That's a quick one. A telehandler, yeah, sure. There we go. Forklift. Boom. actually looks pretty good. I'm happy with that one. Foot pedals is going a step too far. No one's going to pay attention if it has foot pedals or not. And none of our other vehicles have it, so. Like, so for example, you can have it over here. And just. I'm not gonna build a fire. I already said what we're building. We might need a fire truck at some point, but we need to build a telehandler. It's basically one of these. Let me show my screen and you guys can see. So let me, I think it's this. Yeah, so I'm building one of these next. There might be a different version, but I kind of like the side cab and the arm kind of being the central aspect. So I think that'll be cool to make next. One of these, and then maybe a flatbed truck would be nice. So final part count for the one little forklift is 91 parts, by the way. That's a lot. Okay. Let's see, what else? Used to drive a lull in their best forklift. Oh. You're in the car for Six Flags? Hope you have a good time. Now, what's a good base for this thing? Probably the Jeep. Because it's kind of got the wheels already. We just need to make it longer. Lower set the body and make a side cab. Yes, I could. Let's make the flatbed first. Yes, I could simply upgrade this to be a flatbed. So let's do that real quick. That's what I was gonna do anyways with it. 90-ish pieces, 93, 96, something like that. Come on, draw me a box. Why aren't you? Draw me a box. Okay, fine. I'll do it like this. Jeez. Wait, did I get rid of the pillar? I think I did. This isn't an object anymore. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Undo. No wonder I couldn't draw a box. Where is that thing at? It's down below. There it is. Ah. Okay, move that out. Now I can delete this thing. Boy, didn't think it would be hard to delete a box, but apparently it's a chore. Whoa, how did I only select that? All right, there's those. And these. Build this flatbed here. I'm probably gonna get rid of. Nah, I don't need to get rid of that. I'll build a fire truck at some point. As of right now, fire truck is not needed. Sorry, but that's just the way it is right now. So yeah, basically all I have to do is raise this up a bit. See about getting these over here. Bop, bop. We need a kind of a back panel thing. By the way, I'm doing this. I'm winging this one. If I'm doing anything wrong with this flatbed truck, let me know, because I won't know until you tell me. Here. So something like this. Hello, Owen. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Now, the question is, do I bother with adding a little bit of a rail? You know? Just maybe a really low one. That could work. Or should I just have straps going? Well, I'll probably add straps going across the bottom regardless. But, ooh, I kind of wish the truck was wide enough for this canvas. Anyways, hello, Troy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of a rail, just a small one. Just something like that. Actually, no. Now that it's there, I don't think so. I think just having this go up a little bit more to create a lip is really all it needs. Everything else is probably too excessive, so let me find this point here. And then we will use, I think, some path blockers to get the straps going across of it. All right, Blue. If you're not gonna stay on subject, I'm just gonna put you in timeout. I'm serious. Please, just do me a favor for my sanity and yours. Just stop. Put a wooden floor on the backside. It would look like most modern flatbeds I receive from. They have a wooden floor, really? Okay. I wonder if I can cheat and use a roof here. No, guess not. Okay, that's fine. Where is some wood? That's too thick. Bye, Blue. So long. Have a good one. Wooden plank because of less damage to goods. Interesting. Because to me, a wooden plank flatbed just makes me think like old farm truck. And for receiving on a forklift, it needs to be flush on the side rails. Okay. Let me move these inwards then. That okay? And then I need to make a little wheel well now. Because it will need one. And that also means I need to raise the deck up. Wooden panels go the other way around if a car or plant go on. Why? Confused? Why would it do that? All right. So once I put this wheel well on, I'll raise the bed above it because it should be raised above it. Better for traction. Interesting. All right, let's raise the wood planks. To there. Okay. How is that? Is this accurate-ish? Needs a load on it now for scale? Okay. Just use the DLC here. Well, this is a double wide item. So let me just put pallets on it. So about like that. You could fit 2 pallets. Put a forklift on it. Sure. Boop. Now, would you put it like that, or would you put it more like this? I think more like this, because you want more of the weight center of the vehicle. Huh? Huh? I think I'm happy with that. I'm gonna add the straps now though, because I'm gonna try and get some straps that are just loose on the back end if it's not carrying anything. Forks away from the cab. Yeah, I think so as well. Oh my god! Come on, game. Let's do path. No. Mark. Shoot. What is the thing called? Path. Oh. Mark. Tape. Oh my god. What are you called? You freaking item. Barrier. Thanks. Barrier. All right, there we go. I got some straps. So there, with our box truck, we have a flatbed version. And the barriers that are inside it will prevent people from ever clipping into it. Maybe. Possibly. So there is Backstage vehicle. Alright. I'm starting to run out of room to park all these things. Okay. Try and get comfortable here. 2 hours. Make 2 vehicles. Boy. Alright. Now I kind of wanted to, like when I first thought about adding a flatbed, I kind of wanted to make it a standard, more American than European flat-nosed truck, but since the box one is flat, I think the flatbed should match it. Plus it's easier, I don't have to rebuild the whole cab. Can we go on a ride? You mean you actually want to go to the theme park? You don't want to go to the... Okay. We'll go on a ride. Let's see. Where's the train at? Let's see. Come on, fix the trains. Because that's what I wanted to ride. The train a little bit. Again, the waterfall still defies gravity. You done? You good? There we go. All right, which train is the front one? Number 3. Let's go back a car. And we'll change seat. Something like central to here. Anyway, so this is the train that's going to take people a lot of the time around Alpine Odyssey. It's got full service yards, track switches in the backside here. This is the main station in the European area. with its queue line going around here. The queue for Whirlwind, which is our roller coaster, goes over this train station, which is really cool. I'm really happy that we did that. And a lot of these like stations and some of these European buildings are really modeled after an already kind of established building here. So this is the European area, probably the most finished area of the park. And then we have the wooden roller coaster over there. Ice cream truck. Playground area. The train goes through the Aztec area on the front, kind of lower water side. Can't really see much of the Aztec area from the train. You just see bits and pieces of it. And of course the pyramid, which I'm not going to go into because it's not really done. But yeah. So this is Alpine Odyssey. I'll give you, again, a little bit more of a detailed tour once we finish closer to the end of the stream. But, yeah, parking lot. Hashtag famous for parking lots. Yay. Okay, let's go over here. So, we're going to be making a telescopic forklift. Open image in new tab, please. Thank you. Zoom in a bit. Alright. Alright. So, the Jeep. Jeep's probably going to be the thing closest in terms of wheel size to this. So what we'll do is probably just strip off the Jeep part and just keep the wheel wells. Where is this wooden plank at? I found you. Should build a semi truck for Backstage good deliveries. I mean, that's what the box truck is for. Semi-truck is just too big to probably navigate a lot of the back end area there. But we'll see. Kind of never know. Oop, nope. Don't get rid of that. Alright, I think this is fine. What is the wooden plank for? It keeps this as a grid item so that when we were laying down art pieces and things, they stay together. So first things first, let's widen out the wheelbase of this thing. And we need to make it longer as well. And then start deleting some of these redundant pieces that we're just probably not going to need in this case anymore. Because the whole shape of this vehicle is probably going to change a lot. In fact, we really only want the wheels, so let's just get rid of this stuff. Oh yeah, I added suspension. I forgot that the Jeep has that. I forgot that was even there. Oh my god. It's the little things sometimes. Click, 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 click. Alright, get rid of these. Cool. So here's our two axles. What is that? What? Oh, I already read that. Okay. Today in Pimp My Ride. Let's separate them a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and find something thinner than that pipe as a start here. Oh, hold on. What was that? Bear? Huh. I could have used this in here as well. The things you realize you don't have until you just kind of stumble upon it. Hold on, I'm replacing these. I think that's better looking. It's a little bit thinner of a crossbar on it. Let me just... Oh, you know what? I'll keep that variation too. Why not? I'll have two. Alright, back to this. So, let's get some art pieces in here and start laying out the cab. So the cab kind of sits on its own little platform up to the side a bit. And this side probably just mirrors it. And then let's find the center point roughly. So the engine goes out like this. Sits flat and like this. So that's kind of the frame. All right. Go up like that. Now I would just be using almost like a roll bar frame thing here, but simply put, this is a it's too thin for the pieces that we have, so I'm just gonna make this like a solid piece. Kind of the best thing I can do about this shape. No, it's probably not tall enough. I'll have to go one more, I think. All right. That's kind of the profile of the cab a bit. Actually, the angle's right, but now it's too tall. Ugh. Let me shrink this down just to there. Okay. Then we copy this over to the other side. that. Fill it in. So we can add the windows and stuff to it eventually here. Bop. Bop. Let's just check the scale. It's probably wrong. Could a person sit in this thing? I think they could. Okay. Line to surface. And down. Alright, I could have probably done this in less parts. Thinking about it, but well. What have you missed? Well, we made a flatbed truck, and now I'm making a telehandler vehicle here. All right. So we'll go up, up. Horizontal, about like here. So basically this thing's kind of like a dune buggy, but it has like a side cap, which is kind of neat. And then the arm kind of folds into this location. And then this side is just additional kind of fins and stuff just to keep it a little streamlined and balanced out. And we'll worry about the color kind of near the end of the build process, I think. Though usually that kind of bites me in the butt when I do that. So this needs a pretty good fender on it. So we'll do that. Okay. Luckily that should just copy straight on over to here. Sadly, there's not a good back picture of this, at least from my angle. This probably drops down though for holding a lot of the kind of hydraulics to lift the thing. Well, this is basically all engine through here. Could I use chocolate cups on, like I did the forklift for tires on here? No, because this requires a much larger tire than the forklift. It's a much larger machine. So I'm using the same tires that we use for, say, the Jeeps. And this is also kind of why I don't build sports cars in this game, simply because usually they don't turn out all that spectacularly here. Because the angles can just make it really not worth it. Come on, save, thank you. I swear, every time this game auto saves, I like really think the game's over. Okay. Sharp to gentle. To thin. Into the fender. Okay, I know it's a green, ugly thing right now, but bear with me. Hopefully it will look a lot better soon. So like, for example, I can go ahead and start like laying out the windows a bit. The cab. Sexy window action indeed. There, then I think I can get this to go sideways. I think there's enough room. Hot single windows near you. Yep, I'm on the internet right now. That's true. So let's try this. So you can see why I couldn't really use bars for this cab now. Simply because if I tried to, it would just, there's just nothing that small. It's just the way it is. kind of the limitations of all the vehicles that we've made so far. There we go. So that is essentially where the driver will sit, control this lift, basically from this position. Just watch some alpha footage from Planet Coaster. It's amazing how much it's changed. Yeah, it's changed a lot. Darn wheel. I swear, it's just getting my way every time. Boom. Hey, Dwayne Hall. How's it going? Juan Ho? Juan? I don't know. Terrible with names. So if I butcher it, I apologize for my shortcomings. Okay, let's... Why can't I... What? Boom, 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 boom. I was wondering if I use the 3D software. Nope. I don't know how to use any 3ds Max or Maya or Blender or any of those. No, I don't. Sorry. Oh, well, thank you. Glad you think so. I think this really needs the arm on it, or else it's gonna look really weird. So let me see. Don't tell me it's a tube, no? Yeah, I mean, like, I've messed around in 3D modeling software. Like, I used to use CAD, because I originally wanted to be an architect. Back in high school, so I guess I could say that I've used CAD and something like that. You know what? It might look better just as an iron. An iron girder here. But I ended up a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I do not make money off YouTube. How long have I been playing? 2.5 hours. We have made a little forklift today. Turned out pretty well. Thanks you guys for helping me build this, considering I've never even driven one before. We have modified the box truck to have a flatbed variant here. And then, let's see, we finished up the exterior kind of locker rental. So it's got like actual little kiosks to use. So that is basically done. I could decorate this and make it all fancy as well. Might be something to do another time. Come back over here. What is causing this to be so off-center? I thought I saw a piece in the air. Hold on. Oh, what is that? Flower beds. All right, that's what happens when you build in Planet Coaster and you don't realize you're building off a grid. All right, there you go. Well, I do a tour. We'll tell you what. We will finish up, I think, this build maybe later, because at this point I'm running out of steam on vehicles. And this one's a little bit more of a complicated shape, and this one was complicated enough, so you might let that sit for a moment, come back with it with fresh eyes, because I don't like this cab. This cab needs rework. So I think at this point we'll go ahead and take a look around Alpine Odyssey for those of you who have not seen it or who may be new. So my name is Uthris. I've been building this for a long time now. I'm not going to do a global part count, but I can tell you the last time we did it was 240,000 pieces. So that's a thing. So yeah, so this is Alpine Odyssey. We started off with a parking lot here for the theme park. It is a large multi-lot structure with buildings, bus depots, different colors of parking lot segments, bus depots as well. So that is looking pretty good. The highway system needs a little bit of work, but overall, yeah, just plenty of parking in here. We'll probably add all the cars to it at the end of the series, just so park count doesn't implode, because each car is pretty expensive when it comes to that sort of stuff. We got bike racks too, and like awnings on top of here. Elevators, staircases, they are all included. We got some plazas near the bus depot and stations. This is where the buses get refueled and maintained a little bit. Over here, we have two sections of roads. The thinner roads, those are buses only. The wider road with the proper lines and indications, this is the road to get into the park. We have our ticket booth for parking over here. So entrance and exits as well. So they look really good. They're all coned out here. Some highway signs that don't really say anything yet, because I don't know what it's going to say. We have the main entryway into the park. This is the European section. It's the main entry and the first theme. We got our metro station out front, ticket booths outside through here. We have a stroller rental over here, lockers that kind of finished on this side, gated entryways for staff going into the backstage area, which is something that we built here recently, or at least started to. So there's going to be depot, storage area, and of course staff parking, all that wonderful stuff through there. Let's see, the European section kind of greeted with a front plaza here. Scones, gotta have your scone shop. Still don't know what a scone is. We got Hot Cross Buns, which is a food store. We have a kind of shop here as well. Most of these have interiors, or some basic interior, just so when people come in to them, they don't look completely weird. Again, I'm giving you the really quick view. If you guys want to see everything that's built on camera, you can go check that out on the channel, because it's all been built live with your feedback and through many episodes at this point. The main street for the European section is plenty wide. Windmill for the roller coaster, really big sight line here. Probably one of the best ones that I've ever done. We have a bit of a restaurant in some of these buildings. We have more shops across through here. In fact, up through here is a Irish pub. If you fancy yourself a drink, Papa Palm is usually found in the pubs throughout Alpine Odyssey. We have our carousel in this area. A waterfront with the coaster going up through the windmill and its farmlands. We got railway tracks on the waterfront as well. A Dutch palace, Danish palace, I always forget which one it is. I believe it's Dutch. We got a Tri-Storm here. And then as you move on, you have the main central station in the European section with the queue line to Whirlwind, the coaster, going across the river. And it's all detailed out. This is a large granary, being the storehouse for the coaster and the starting point. In the back here, we have some backstage in terms of just how the train kind of gets around and where the trains get stored and maybe maintained. There's some switch tracks as well. Over here is the clock tower and kind of the end of the European section. It transitions a little bit into a mini European kind of playground. We have the Aztec area, which is currently the only other mostly finished theme that we have. So it's got waterfront elements. It's got information booths over here. We have the Jade Serpent kind of thrill ride over in this area. We've got gift shops in through here. And this one has a little bit more of a tighter corridor because I wanted it to feel very claustrophobic in some areas. And then it opens up here for the main large restaurant and its large thrill ride up through here. There is a staff building which is decked out. So if we go inside here, we got a pool table, ATM, TV, little kitchenette for the staff, vending machines for them as well, some lockers, Heading through here. More plaza space. Some nice easy stuff. This is the large restaurant. 2-story building with interior seating, outside seating, and upper deck seating. It also has a bit of a bar on the back here. So it'd be really cool to sit here and eat. Let's see, we got Sandre's ice cream shop because he kind of really wanted one. Let's see. I'm starting to think that with sponsors, we need to start doing something with sponsors. Like naming stuff after you guys. And I think you guys are going to get like parking spots. This is the only water ride right now. The log flume is not done. But it is on a giant ziggurat. Kind of its main weenie of this area. Not as big as the windmill. It's bigger technically in terms of area, but not as tall. And that's about it. That is the quick look around of Alpine Odyssey. If you guys want like more detail, I would recommend watching the whole series. It is a long one. And with that, I think we're coming in to the final little moments of the stream. If you guys have any last minute comments or suggestions, we kind of use that to wind down as we just kind of pan around here. Okay. In fact, let's see. I'll have to make a list of all my sponsors. I'm trying to decide which parking spots you guys should have. Probably the parking garage. It's a fancier parking lot. Yeah. So if you guys want to sponsor this series, you can have a named reserved parking space in the parking lot somewhere. So that could be cool. Is this going to be a big park? Yeah. It's going to go basically all the way up through here. And hotels and stuff. So it's already pretty big. It'll get bigger. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out for today's stream. You have to be a sponsor to get a parking spot. So with that, we're coming to an end. I'll see you guys in this week's episode of Alpine Odyssey as we continue through the backstage area. I'll see you also on next weekend's stream. So if you enjoy the stuff, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you all next week.